We could have like, you know, 3 dump trucks and a... We had, say, 4 people in the game, you get 3 dump trucks and 1 excavator. And you definitely could. That would be, is there course play, like auto drive? Is that a thing? That would be cool. That would actually be interesting if you could say, okay, I'm gonna dig this area here, and I want my dump trucks to go empty, come back and park right here, and I can fill them up, and then they go. That'd be kind of cool, actually. That's just called multiplayer, though, I guess. So it's okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, we need like horseplay / auto drive for construction sim. Construction sim meets Euro Truck, right? That'd be something. Yeah, can you imagine like construction sim, but like ATS or Euro Truck for like the truck driving part? Because that is a little lacking in this game, we'll be honest here. The truck driving is not the best in the game. The front end equipment and stuff, though, I feel like is great. But like the truck driving, maybe it leaves a little to be desired there. Oh yeah, all good. But if you had those driving mechanics of those games, and then like the construction of this game would be awesome. Be pretty cool. And then maybe you have to go like clear land, and then somebody can farm it from farm sim. Break out the excavator, go rip down a bunch of trees. Maybe clean out a pond or something. I don't know. Kind of cool. Or Nate. Airport DLC. You can build your own airport. That's pretty cool. I kind of want to like with the new game coming out. You know, they're releasing what's it called? City Skylines 2, right? Later this year. I kind of wouldn't mind like maybe getting it and trying to actually like learn the game and be decent at it. Because like City Skylines, I'm terrible at it. But it's mostly I just don't know how to like make money and play. Like I could play for a while and then I just kind of lose interest too, to be honest. But yeah. Build a train system to transport goods. Sure, why not? Get a little railroads online in there too. Why not? Just saying, why not, Chad? Again, we've talked about this numerous times. The game would just be called, you know, like the sim of all sims or something, and it would just have everything. The problem is it'd be one of those games that would never actually be like done. It would be on early access for like, you know, 1 billion years, because to actually make a game that would have like all the different sims in it would be it'd be a project, I would assume. It would be crazy. So the likelihood of that type of thing ever happening would be pretty slim to none, I would think, but it would be awesome. It would be awesome. That's all right, I guess. It happens. Speaking of railroads online, I can't wait to show y'all what I've done in there since y'all have seen it last. Been working in there a little bit. Changed a few things up.
Only a few?
Yeah, a few. I don't think Stream has seen the iron mine. I redid that forever ago. I don't think Stream's seen that. I redid the oil field or the refinery a little bit for the oil, but I didn't really have to do a lot there. I basically just put back what was there, just moved it over a little bit, added a little bit to it. And then the oil field, I redid a lot. I redid the whole thing. So, yeah, I completely started over at the oil field. So it's been good though. It was fun. I actually was gonna play some over the weekend and I didn't. So yeah. I officially did a whole lot of nothing yesterday. It was great. Didn't do anything. Watch some YouTube, I guess. That's about it. Alright, I was moving for some reason. I'm just sitting here sliding. But I know I'm kind of close to you right now, too. Okay. Oh, yeah. Over there. Too darn close. All right, Nick, we'll see you later. Be safe with the weather tomorrow. Make sure you're paying attention to it this time.
Hey, Grandpa.
We'll see you, Nick. He might have joined TeamSpeak Friday. And I said, hey, you know, you watching those storms? He's like, what storms? It's like, you know, the naders that are about to come get you.
Yeah, the ones that you listed that was 30 minutes from my house.
Yeah, then I started naming
Wow,
towns,
she let
and
you
you're
back
like,
on the computer?
and you're like, oh, that's right there. Funny, but not funny, right?
Yeah, I survived.
Yeah. Anyway, have a good night. We'll catch you tomorrow. Hopefully.
You too.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
It's not Goaty, Trent. Jeez.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. That's Goaty's outro right there. Our ding dong, the goat is gone. That's a good one too.
Yeah, the bye-bye.
Bye-bye. He does say that a lot, doesn't he?
Yeah, the bye-bye.
Yep, that one. Oh, goodness. Where we at? 60%? Not bad. Basically, just keep backing up from where we're at. Call it duck soup. And then we'll be done with this part. Assuming there's going to be some concrete involved here. In a minute anyway. One could only assume.
It'd be a safe guess, I think.
Right? Well, that or there are these like rolls here. We had to put this in the pool first, maybe. Looks like insulation. I don't remember what the game actually called it. Looks like some kind of weird insulation. I don't know what that's for yet. We'll figure it out. Okay, get out again. Let's hope you'll get this just by getting to the corner there, Sarge. Like the chunk you're sitting on.
Oh.
I hope we don't have to go around and dig on the building side more. That might be a nightmare if we do. But that's alright. Part of it. It's fine. I'll check a dozer down there and get it done.
Dang.
I just might have to reset it to get out of the hole, but that's okay.
Nah, you have to dig a ramp out.
That's no big deal with dozers. Drive. Push your blade up and drive. Make a ramp as you go. I wouldn't even use the big dozer. I'd use the case one.
Tiny dozer.
Case dozer. It's a really solid dozer in this game. People, it's underrated. Underestimated. Under something. I agree. I like it a lot.
Not like the medium one. Case.
Yeah. Is it bad you kind of want to buy the baling deal? You know, Vigorous Bull, it's not. I've messed with it like twice, right? Okay, I watched Ghost mess with it when she had it in early access there, when she used it for that weekend. And I was just like, okay, I kind of have to at least check it out, because there were some cool things that I actually like about that DLC. One is that when you're unloading your tipper or whatever into the stationary baler, it will just like tip up your trailer for you. As it has room, it'll just automatically empty your trailer. And I was like, okay, that's kind of cool, you know, but it's just like, I was hesitant. I did check it out one night off stream. It's actually not terrible. Is it something I'm going to use a lot of? No. But I could see it having a place. I mean, the other balers, whatever. It's a round baler that wraps. It's a regular round baler, whatever. They're a dime a dozen, you know. I do kind of like the stationary baler, though. It would be interesting to use. But
I feel like with that and the new building, it's pretty good together.
yeah, because what you got to do is set it up so as soon as it makes the bale, it stores it in the building. Because the problem is, if you just have it drop the bale, then it can't make the next bale if the current bale is still in the way. So you got to have like an auto load trailer or just a regular in-game trailer, you know, for bales. Got to have something there to move the bale right away. Otherwise, it would just be kind of be weird, you know. But it's not. I don't know. It would be an interesting way if you were playing like a small map to go into like production with like cows, you know, instead of like, oh, we're gonna make silage bale or silage like a bunker, just make some bales. The sugar beet pulp bales, yeah, I didn't try that. I watched Ghost mess with it, but I didn't try that part.
Yeah, the sugar beet cut seems interesting.
I don't quite understand that. What is that used for?
I don't know.
Is that just you sell it? I don't. That part I don't quite know. I don't know. And I should figure it out. You know, I should use it and figure it out, but that's okay.
Just looked at it in the store and I forgot that I have Maze Plus added.
Oh yeah.
And Maze Plus adds
Stuff to that baler.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. It's not something I'm going to use all the time, but it's interesting if nothing else, you know. It is interesting. So yeah. And I guess the big takeaway is if, you know, somebody's into messing with bales, yeah, probably pick it up. If you can't stand baling, you never want to see a baler, you never bale, you pick everything up loose, it's not for you, you know? I'm not going to say it's the best DLC, but I'm also not going to say it's bad DLC. I haven't really used it enough to determine that. The equipment is very well done. I will say that. It's some of the nicest, like, looking and sounding equipment that we've ever had in Farm Sim. from the aspect of like, you know, when you open, there was that one bale wrapper thing, like when you open that, like the sounds of the hydraulics, and there was like sounds of a chain and stuff like that. I was just like, whoa, this is cool. Obviously that's just a little thing, but it's nice, you know. So some of the best looking and best sounding equipment we have in Farm Sim as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, not a TED talk, just what I thought of that DLC. That's all. That's all. That is it. No worries. Not getting wound up about it. I feel like TED Talks are something, you know, usually when I get wound up about stuff. I'm not wound up. I'm happy. I'm chilling.
Yeah,
Chilling.
but chat, he's actually saying something positive about DLC.
Don't tell anybody, chat, okay? Don't tell anybody.
Only the TED Talk when he's talking negative stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like your downloadable content.
Sugar beet pulp bales can be used to make digestate at the DG. I don't know why you would take the time to do that then.
Now there's sugar beet cut in base game, but pulp I know that in base plus.
Huh. I don't know. Cause see, we took, you know, you can take the cut beets to the sugar mill, right? And then it makes sugar twice as fast because you have beet. Well, three types. You can do 3 different ways. It was regular beets, cut beets, or sugar cane. So I don't really know what the point. I don't know what the point of making. I don't know. I'm not sure. Might be something to look into at some point. And actually, I'm not going to give away any ideas. Brent, I think you might have been privy to the conversation.
Possibly, yes.
But I was talking with Plugger yesterday for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
And Plugger gave me one of the best, like, bad ideas. But I'm always down for a bad idea. And it's a great bad idea at that.
Oh, yeah.
And it's something to try. And it involves Farm Sim. That's all I'm going to say right now. Gonna keep this one under wraps. And it's not the 24/7 thing we were talking about. It's something else. Something I do want to try it at some point. After the bale challenge. I feel like that'd be a good, like, summer thing.
After the food thing, I'm gonna go eat.
What?
You were saying about if I was here or not.
Oh, I think you were here for part of that conversation, weren't you?
Yeah, I was here for the 2, but not for the trying thing.
Oh, okay. So, oh, you don't know what I'm talking about then. Okay.
Well, because I came back, you dipped back
Yeah.
down to AFK, Plugger disconnected. I was left all alone.
Yeah. Yeah, I finally decided to have lunch yesterday at like whatever time that was, like 5 o'clock. Something like that.
We, I guess, had steak. I guess it was supposed to be a pizza casserole,
Okay.
but the cook that's in the living room decided to put 2 cans of tomato juice
Oh,
or
so
tomato sauce.
it was a soup.
It was more liquidy this time than it was before.
Ah. Gotcha.
And my aunt, for reason, decided to put mushrooms in it. Fine.
Oh no. Plugger, it's all good. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, Plugger, it's just we're not on chat.
I don't know when it'll happen. Maybe over summer sometime. Like I said, after the bale challenge. Oh man, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good, chat. It's gonna be awesome. I don't really know what I'm hoping the outcome of it is, but like, probably just to prove my point. Honestly, just prove a point. I think that's the ultimate outcome for me. Just to prove a point that I have about farm sim. So, you know. We'll see. Oh, yep, nope, there's the shadow. The shadow's back. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh yeah. Oh, it's gonna be a good time, chat. Detective brains in full force. Chuck's like, what is John's thought about farm sim? And he wants to prove a point about. Oh no. Oh man. It's the whole thing, Chuck. Don't worry. The whole thing. Fire Shadow, good evening. How's it going? Welcome in. 80% chat. We're almost done. That was a... Didn't look like there was any dirt in that scoop. That was a healthy one, though.
Kind of odd how, like, whenever he loads you from the back,
Yeah.
or unloads in the back of the truck, it ends up in the front of the truck, or
Oh.
part of the bed.
Sarge, you're hitting the building. Almost for our nice building we just made. It happens, I guess.
Anything nice?
It's all good. All good. Fire Shadow, how was your day? How was your day? Yeah, exactly, Chuck. Little buff. Wait, what's wrong with your pickup, Fire Shadow? Doing alright, man.
Wrong color.
I would be lying if I said yesterday was a good day at all, but you know, today we're thriving and vibing, trying to anyway. Just saying. Is what it is. Like I said the other day, it's gonna be rough for me for a little bit, but hey, it's part of life. It happens. Yeah. Sorry, Fire. Vegas Bowl now down just for a skid steer. You know, they're skid steer mods, right? I know they're not like, you know, shiny orange ones like the Kubota, but there's skid steer mods out there. Wow. At that point, you might as well just get pumps and hoses too. Or maybe you already have it. I don't know. Don't know.
Yeah, at this point, might as well just buy a season pass.
Right? Oh, that's unfortunate, Fire Shadow. Wow. No good traction to the mod hub. That sucks. It's unfortunate. Can't remember what I was going to say. The whole thing. That's unfortunate, Fire. Hopefully you can get that fixed soon. Get your truck going again, huh? Hopefully. Oh boy. 85. I think it's gonna make you do some digging, Sarge.
But you need your bulldozer in there.
Oh, I'm tempted, Trent. Don't worry.
And it's right over there.
I know it is.
Grab it.
I'm gonna let Sarge finish digging. We decide that we need to, you know, jump in with the bulldozer, then I will. For right now, Sarge is doing a great job. We're fine. Like I said earlier, not everything in this game happens in like 2 seconds. That's totally fine. Just waiting for them storms tomorrow, chat. Just waiting. Oh, gotcha, fire. Down.
I hope this storm doesn't mess up my lane too much. If I 6 hours on it.
Oh. You know, on Platinum, for some reason, the Tiny Tractor DLC. Man, I just don't get that one. Not gonna lie. I don't get that one, that DLC.
You can have your own odd tiny tractor.
I mean, I guess there are people that like have grapes and olives on farms. That like, I guess it's not me. That's fine.
Or the rows don't even plant straight on GPS.
Oh, really? It's unfortunate.
I remember when Matt did it.
I feel like they've changed the way those rows work since then. I think that was one of the earlier-ish updates. I believe. Well, yeah. That was before we had grid in base. We have grid now. So it's all good. Nothing's wrong with stuff being tiny. Nothing's wrong with stuff being tiny, Ghost. It's just, I don't know anybody that uses those tractors. Well, that's what I thought, Vegaspool. When they added the grid, you can, yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. At first, they were a real nightmare because you couldn't do that.
Yeah, you had to start like offside left. And
Yeah.
then you would end up like offside right.
Yep.
The other end of the field.
Electric tractor. Some tiny hate. Wow. Only for tiny tractors. Although I'm the guy last night, I was using a tiny tractor in farm, so I own a small tractor too, I guess. I own several small, oh yeah, whatever. I own tiny tractors. I'm not hating on them, Ghosts. I just don't like them. In farms. Bing bong!
Bebero313 cheered Dex
Oh boy, you got him
100.
riled up.
How's it going, fellas? What are we building tonight?
Bear, hello, thanks for the bits. We are building a little resort currently. This is one of the new jobs in the game. We are digging a pool right now, yep. You betcha. You betcha. I'm assuming that's what it's gonna be. I didn't look ahead in the job too much, so I would assume it's a pool. It's a pool. But anyway, I was messing with some stuff in farm sim last night, and I of course went to the 2-track little methane tiny tractor, and that's what I was using to like test stuff. Come to find out, you can barely pull a cultivator with that thing. Who would have ever guessed? Oh, I didn't know that. I figured it out though. Smallest cultivator in the game almost makes that thing do a, I would say wheelie, but there's no wheels. So track, I don't know what you call it.
It actually makes that implement look big.
It did, yeah. Yeah, so
for
no-
once, it actually made it look big.
No hate here, okay? Swear. It was. I never left the shop with it. I was testing some stuff out with my Stream Deck and like controlling farm sim with it. And it's pretty
Tested it
sick.
all day.
I messed with it for a couple hours last night, yeah. You betcha. It was fun though. Try. I guess that's what you call it, bear, not Bert, bear. I
Sorry,
guess.
Bear.
I don't know. I don't know what you call it, but it definitely was doing a thing. That much I do know. It was doing a thing. Well, how many did I set up? There's 31, technically. 34, 35, 36. 42. I set up like 41 buttons last night on the Stream Deck.
No, you had like 2 different screens.
I do. I counted them all. I set up a button today that is going to save me so much time in with the bale trailers. It automatically empties, or first it sets my cruise control, and then it empties the trailer. There's a delay. Switches to the next trailer, empties that, delay, switches to the next trailer, and then it actually resets them all so that they, the trailers are ready to pick up bales as well.
Oh, so you have a combination of them.
I have one button that'll do a combination and does everything, basically. Really cool. That's a lot of buttons. Bear, you can change the color of like your trucks, which is kind of cool. Multiplayer seems to be running real good. I think Sarge hasn't had too many problems tonight, have you?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. Yeah, Wolf 6, I've had Stream Decks for a while. I have 2 of them. And when I set up the wheel setup, I bought like a big one for that. But it was hooked up to the streaming computer. And since I don't really use my wheel setup much, I finally brought it over to this desk last night and hooked it up to the gaming PC. So I can use it basically to do stuff in games. You know, I don't see myself using it a ton, but something like the button for the baler, like I'm here for that. Or for the bale trailers. It's still a wheelie. Okay. Gotcha, Vigorous Bull. Yeah, so I thought it was pretty cool to set it all up. Sean, the best thing to do would probably just be to Google it. To be honest, it's basically a button, like a box with a bunch of little LCD button screen things. And you can just make the buttons like have different pictures and are even animated like things. And then you can make it basically do anything. Like I could have it open websites. I could have it start programs, play sounds in chat. I can do emotes from it from chat. I can have it control. I can have it control OBS. Do stuff in games now with it. It's amazing what all you can do. You can actually adjust audio levels with it. I can adjust the lights in this room with it. Just all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I can do all, it's crazy the amount of stuff it can do. So. Oh, that thing. Yeah, that thing. Yep. Like I said, I got a whole bunch of stuff set up in Farm Sim. I don't know that I'll use half of it. But like the button for the bale trailers is probably the coolest thing. I'll show that off tomorrow, and I'll show off like the program even tomorrow if you guys are interested. To see like how many actions that it actually has in that one like push of a button, what all it's doing. It's really cool. Okay, I'll go get out of your way, Sarge. I'm not sure where you're going. The dozer time? Not dozer time? Okay. I'll probably use, yeah, I could use some of the buttons on there, Sean, during that, yeah. Possibly. We'll see. I got to get my joysticks and get comfortable with that and figure out with Storms when we're going to do that, because he has to be here. Because it was his idea, so he has to be here. So, yeah. You definitely can play this solo. I will tell you that we're on... we've been on the same job all night for about 3.5 hours now. And there's been 2 of us in here the whole time. So... in this case, yeah, I mean, you'd have to get out of the excavator and come to the truck and empty the truck. And yeah, it would take forever. Yeah. But you definitely can play it solo. Our buddy Troy plays it solo. Sarge, I think you've played a bunch solo too, haven't you? I want to say he has. Or at least some. I haven't really played any solo. To be honest, all mine's been pretty much all I've played this game's on stream, actually. Almost
kind
all
of
of it.
forces you to waste the
Yeah.
intro.
Oh yeah, the tutorial, yeah, you have to play that single player. You have to do like your first job single player, and then after that you can...
First corn plot.
Hey, Trent, look at Starbase right now.
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Dude, it is a truck parade down at Starbase right now.
One backing in, there's 4 lining up.
I think those are liquid oxygen, right? Because they have they're venting a little bit. I think that's liquid oxygen that does that. I could be wrong.
I
Brent,
can't see the flagger.
Brent, what's going on, man? How you doing tonight? Blogger, there is an option that you can. Yeah. Any game, what game's worth $60? This one, Brent? I mean, I think it's a ton of fun. All right, first time. I think this game's a ton of fun. I have like 123 hours. Oh, that's not the right. There we go. Sorry about that. 123 hours. I think the game's a ton of fun, personally. I will say though, there's not a ton of what I would call replayability, but the game is still evolving. They are still working on it. The update 5, which is technically part of what we're doing right now, came out with 7 new things to do and 7 new like jobs. And then they actually announced the DLC today that comes out later in the month, a JCB DLC. So the game's not like done, you know?
Yeah, it looks like it's locked right now.
Do you get to operate the equipment because it looks automated? No, that's Sarge. That's Sarge. We're in multiplayer. Sarge is running the excavator, not... It's not automated. That's Sarge. Yeah. Game of Thrones news? I got you. Okay. Troy is a big Game of Thrones fan. I'll send it to him later. I'll probably still be around when he gets in tonight.
Oh, hey, nice shark.
Dude, it's like they're fueling up, man. They're fueling up. Holy cow.
I do like how, like, the truck's hazards goes off, and then it's kind of like a domino effect.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, Brent, you get to run the equipment. Yes. Yes. Sarge is a clutch. Like, if I want to dump this truck right here, like, if I can put it up and dump it if I want to. If I want to dump this dirt right here, watch, I can dump this dirt right here. There, I just dumped that dirt. Yeah, Sarge is running that excavator 100% right now. And that dang shadow again, chat. Some of the controls are a little wonky on here to get used to. But personally, what I recommend is the old Xbox controller. It's great. Yeah. A lot better than trying to use a keyboard and mouse, of course.
That's pretty funny.
There's a
trucks.
There is Vigorous Bolt. What?
Oh, somebody said in chat, which I kind of found funny, that one of these truckers who like DoorDash and Reeds delivered to the same house.
That's funny.
Hey, another truck.
Construction superintendent. Film source tracks, nice. Plugger, I think you said something about the dirt. If I want to, I can totally haul the dirt up here. I can haul the dirt up here and dump it and get paid for it up there. If I wanted to. But think how many times I had to empty that truck, and it's just Sarge and I in here. If we had a full game, which is 4 people, maybe that we'll make that a goal to actually, like, when we have 4 people, let's actually try to do that. We'll get 3 dump trucks in this case, 3 dump trucks in an excavator, and just go to town, you know? Yeah. Oh, it has to be a pink one. You betcha, Bear. What just happened is we've got to 100% completion on the excavation part, and the game does some progress for you. So as you can see, it has set the farms for the pad here that we're pouring, the bottom of the pool. And yeah, so now Sarge is in the pumper truck. We'll go run over here and grab his concrete truck because he's gonna run out. He might actually be out right now. And same thing, I can just, I can just cheat, or I could go drive and go get a fresh, a full truck. I could do that too. So you have the options. So with it just being the 2 of us in here, we're just gonna buy it. But like I said, if we had enough people, somebody could be off getting a full truckload right now, which is kind of cool. I like when games give you options. You don't have to do it this way. You don't have to do it that way. You have options. I like that. That's probably why I like Farm Sim so much. There's so many different options. You can play it however you want, and the same thing here. Yeah, it's the same job that you might do, but we can do it in our way. I think that's what's cool about it. You can use I can use a pink controller, You don't have to use a pink controller, but you sure can. Oh, goodness. Goodness me. Actually, you're going to be probably good to pour the whole thing. There's everything, like tons of equipment in this game, like dozers. Dozers are really fun. They kind of take a minute to get used to running, but they're fun.
Pressure on the right track, pressure on the left track.
Yeah. And I haven't played this game in a while, so my driving's bad, I know, but it's fun.
I do like with the case there's 4-way blade.
Yeah, I like the case though more than the big one.
Kind of cool if they would have put in the D11.
Exactly, Chuck. Adds a few horsepower. Yep. Sure does. So, Brett, when you start, you have to do the first job. It's like a tutorial, basically. The game basically holds your hand for around an hour when you start. And what it is, you're kind of working for a guy. It's kind of like a story in a way. You're not able to reach all the way over. Are you, Sarge? There's kind of like a story to the game a little bit, and you basically go to work for a guy, and he only has a couple pieces of equipment, and then you have to buy it from there. Basically, you buy his company in a way, but you do have to buy all your equipment. Yeah, but I mean, you can see we're sitting with 6.4 like million. We'll call that dollars. 6.4 million. Now, we also have played the entire campaign and stuff. We're doing what I would describe as like the side jobs now. Jobs, yeah, we're doing like these side jobs. So you can just take like, you know, a paving job or whatever you want. And then the new ones are the bigger, which I don't see any of them in here right now. There's none of them currently in here. I would say the new ones are like the bigger ones. A lot of these are like the ones that were already in the game. But that's okay. And so you have like your campaign. You can do all the different. Some of these take forever. Like that bridge. Man, that bridge is a minute. That thing takes...
actually took all day, I think, on a Saturday.
That thing takes a minute. Yeah. Some of those were not that bad.
10-hour stream, 4 people.
Right. That solar farm one, that one took a hot minute too.
The what farm?
Solar.
Oh yeah, that's up
More
top.
concrete,
That's when we
please.
had Carson help.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Sarge. I was
Oh, you're good. You're good.
looking at stuff.
That's what we dug. Or we got a payloader up there.
Yeah.
The big excavator.
Yep.
Then we loaded all the dirt out.
But you have options. Like we have a little material yard here, right? So our supplies for the job. You can have it delivered, or you could have it loaded on a truck and trailer, or you can do it yourself, which is what we did. So, you
It's
know,
fun playing Tetris.
it is. It is. But you get to run the run the crane. It puts out legs for you, and you get to run the crane then. Camera angles are a little weird in the game sometimes, but not bad. The best part of this crane is the reach this thing has. Watch this, y'all. Crane goes for days. This is a crane I wish we had in SnowRunner. I'm just saying.
Knuckle boom.
Yep. Knuckle boom that has reach for days. How cool is that? I don't know. I'm a nerd, I know. Running the concrete pumper is really fun too. Kind of frustrating sometimes, but it's fun. Okay, so Sarge got done pouring the floor, and now you can see he's pouring walls. Now it's set the farms for us. We do have it set to like the quote highest. There's different levels of completion that we had that you can change it to. Ours is set to the highest to make it quote like harder. It's not so much that it's harder, it just takes longer. The only time I would say it's difficult is when you're doing like excavating work. Because sometimes that can be kind of annoying. But, alright. Okay, swing that over just a little bit more, Sarge, if you can. Other way. A little bit more. There you go. There you go. You got it. And it dries instantly too. Wow. All right. Actually, probably need to go back and check that truck. Don't want Sarge to run out. About half a truck. So really, and then the other thing about this game, if you had, say, 4 people, but you can actually have 3 jobs going at once. So if you wanted to, you could go around and do all your like site prep, excavating at once, and then go do a whole bunch of material hauling and do like 3 contracts worth if you really wanted to. I've never done that, but you definitely could.
That would kind of be the strat to
Yeah.
all your site prep
Be interesting, yeah.
all at once, then have the final step. Everybody do the final step on that one job.
Yeah. Yep. Or like you know, you roll out with, hang on. In this way. You roll out with your crane, you know, your big mobile cranes. You know, you could go do a bunch of crane work all at once, you know. I always forget. The controls through this crane to that crane are a little different. But it's cool. Like that suspension bridge over there, the cable bridge right there, that bridge. We totally made that. Like that is something we built. That's early on. Depending on how you play the campaign, because you can kind of play it however you want to. You can work for any of the people, like, all at the same time. So. Wait, this way. Okay. Just down. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the game. Okay, so now that part's done. Sarge got that part done. The cool thing is you get paid as you go too. A little bit of money here, a little bit of money there. Kind of neat. Dozer? Wonder how deep we need to go. Excavator?
Case dozer.
Try the excavator.
Yeah, it's no fun.
Ooh. Oh, that is this. My controls are not like I would like them. Oh no. They're a little inverted for me right now. Oh well, we'll make do. We will make do. All right. At whopping 2 miles an hour. Look out, y'all. I run you over, chat. There we go. We hit high gear, road gear. The whopping 5. Okay, this isn't that bad of an excavation. The dirt, the digging sound is a little real. I will say that much. It's a little on the real side. But that's okay. All good, right? Brent's getting the game right now. Make sure to use code PoopaFlow at chat. Oh, wait. I wish Steam had that, by the way. Kind of cool. Yeah, that's not a thing, no chat. Well, I just heard that cha-ching. That was Brent buying the game. It was Sarge cleaning empty the dumpster. We'll go with Brent buying the game. And if you really want, you can get like super OCD with the dirt work. And really get it nice and smoothed out. You don't necessarily have to, but you sure can. That was a waste of a scoop. Sarge, I think you just recovered the truck, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's all right. How far away did you go? Oh. Just right out to the road. Okay. Now, notice what's going on here, chat. There's a little... Maybe not. I thought there was a little issue with multiplayer there, but looks like everything's fine.
This truck bed was kind of...
Had a gangster lean going to it, didn't it?
Well, that and it was like shaky when we drove up.
Yeah. If you really want, I don't know what the button is, but you can run in cab if you really want.
Push in on the right joystick.
No, that takes me out, like, zooms me out.
Left joystick.
There we go. We got it. The X menu on the Xbox controller.
Oh, it's X.
Oh, the digging sounds are a lot quieter in cab, though. Sounds in general are a lot quieter in here. Cab's got good insulation. Good on a nice hot summer day, huh? Oops, might have hit your truck there a little bit, Sarge. Sorry. Right. True fire, I did. Yeah, I think that's all Sarge was hitting. He pulled up, yeah. Why it looked kind of weird. Ground's uneven for me dumping dirt. Oh, see it just... Go ahead, Sarge. There's a little bit of issue in multiplayer sometimes, I won't lie. Apparently with this last update, they did fix some multiplayer stuff. But I think Sarge might be stuck on that dirt that I dumped over there. What's going on? But it's all good. I could just dump the dirt. The thing is to get the dirt out of the little square. Doesn't necessarily mean that you have to get rid of the dirt. It just means that you have to get it out of the little square. That's all that it really means. Yeah, Sarge could take it across the job site and just dump it in a pile too, and we could haul it later. If you really wanted to get crazy with it, we could do that too. Come on. Which we've actually done before. We've done that where we push up dirt with dozers and then load it after the fact. Wrong way on the joystick, John. Good job. Where am I at? 83, huh?
Oh, you were before you down.
That's another thing. If you can mess up and you lose your percentage on your job too. That's definitely a thing as well. Oh, 88. And actually I could use a dozer for this job if I really wanted to. Just push the dirt up on one side into kind of a pile and go at it like that too. Lots of options. That's what I think is cool about it. There's more than one way to, you know, dig a hole in real life, right? There's no shovel though. No like hand shovel, okay? Which is unfortunate. Film source, I believe it does. I've been told that it's not good though. So So I personally have not tried the dual joysticks. I've heard it's very, very, very touchy. But it is something I would like to try at some point. I just didn't get them set up for today. Because I do have them. Like I said, not something that I got set up. Okay, where on that corner? There's that, huh? Not that one, but go Trent.
It's at that other corner, right, Sarge?
Yeah. Yep. But I will say, like, the native support on this game for a Xbox controller is really good. I kind of feel like this game was made for console, in a way. I don't mean that in a bad way. I just kind of feel like it might have been definitely made with console in mind. Let's see, chat. You think we can just drive through it? Or an excavator. We can drive anywhere, right? Or here, let's do that. Drive through it all the way. I just noticed that mirror in front of my front window there. Look at that's like super good. You can see the front of your tracks with it. I like that. I'll push myself out of this. Oh, if I, oh, okay. I'm actually impressed that worked. Throwing that out there. Very impressed that that even worked at all. Oh. It's hard sometimes when you're up there and you can't quite see your bucket. Sarge just bought dirt. Okay, this whole like picture. Hulk smash. I'm really hard on that poor dump truck. Do they have it? We can look at the equipment in a minute, Brant. I'll show you. Nope. Is there John Deere in the game at all? Oh, Jesus. Take the wheel. How do I get out of this? Well, that's one way to tell me that I'm done with that part of the job, huh? Alrighty then. Alrighty.
You can't park this, huh?
Right, Sean. Yeah, excavator's taking a nap. I was wide awake in there. Can you imagine? Dave, thanks for the bits. Appreciate you. How you doing today? Oh, man. Caught me sleeping. Oh, goodness. Okay. Really fast, guys. Vehicles. So this is everything in the game. We don't own all of this. Anything with the little White House or the little we own, or is this everything we own? This is everything we own, isn't it? Yeah. How do I get to where I see I don't know where I go to see all the vehicles. I think I have to go to the shop to see that. So, but there's a ton of stuff in this game. Honestly, it really is. It's honestly impressive how much stuff there is. All right, so Sarge is back to pumping some concrete. Gonna be like a little gazebo or something out here, probably. Okay. And then I'm gonna jump in the crane and do some craning. Hey, I didn't flip it over, Sean. It just kind of happened, okay? It just kind of happened, man. It wasn't me, I swear. All right. Okay, so we need one of these bad boys. Our camera kind of set up like I want it. And do some craning. You do spend a lot of time in a crane in this game, of course. Like a lot of time in a crane. But that's okay, it's fun. I enjoy the crane. I don't know which of the... Like, I know there are different ones up there, but I don't know what's what. And I don't know where that box is either. Whatever that thing is. We have that. We'll have to find it. Should be sitting around here somewhere. But if you notice when you go with something with the crane, it kind of highlights it a little bit for you, which is nice. So you know where to put it. Are you done already with your concrete work, Sarge? Dang. Didn't take long. I know, I was taking a nap in the excavator, right?
Yeah, for a minute.
It's never done that before. Where's that stack of whatever that is there? We gotta go get that. We gotta go back to the prefab place, don't we? Thinking we do. All right. So we can grab sawmill. Where the heck's the sawmill? Is that this thing? Yeah. So the interesting part is you can fast travel in this game. You don't have to actually drive stuff, right? You can, if you want. You definitely can drive stuff everywhere. Or you can fast travel, which is kind of nice. Oh boy. Oh, there's like a lot here.
This the new.
Do what?
Isn't this the new one?
What new one?
Resort.
New what?
Isn't the resort the new job?
Yeah, this is one of the new jobs, I think. I assume. Why? I don't actually know that to be a fact, but I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, green mode. Because this wasn't a, yeah, this is one of the new ones. I don't know if I'm going to need another truck down here or not. Holy cow.
Should be able to double stack it.
I would hope so. Would I play a harder mode along with building more? They remove fast travel. Probably, yeah. I know we pretty much like all we do is fast travel, but yeah, I would though. Sarge comes in screeching tires. Yeah, Yeah, okay. I can actually double stack these. But if you want to grab one, you're more than welcome to.
Double stack them.
No, I can, yeah. That's what I say. If Sarge wants to steal one, he more than welcome to. He's here with his truck. Might as well, right?
I'm good. I was coming over just to help you load.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. I wasn't sure that I was able to actually load them all. Or hold them all in the trailer, you know. But we got them. Nice and centered, too. Swear. Not at all. Not at all. That's all right. I do like the fast travel, I will say. I definitely do like the fast travel, but really, you're not going to let me because my crane, okay. There we go. Put the crane away the right way, huh? All right. That happy now? Happy now. Here's what I would really say. If the driving was better, I would probably drive a lot more. Won't tip, yeah. I think if the driving was better, I would drive more. Does that make sense? Yeah. Like, yeah, if the driving was better, I would drive a lot more in the game. So we were saying earlier, if the driving was like ATS, but the construction was like, don't change the construction. The construction part's great. But if the driving to and from was more like ATS, sign me up. Just saying. Sign me up. Park over here. Grab with both cranes. So yeah. Because the driving does leave a little to be desired, in my opinion. But, you know, it doesn't take away enough from the game to make the game unplayable or anything weird like that, you know? Okay, go ahead, Sarge. Because I think we only need one of these. Yeah, we need one of these right now. So go ahead.
Kind of remind me of Automation Empire.
What about it?
Robots picking them up.
Oh, right. See what's our next step gonna be here. Don't know. Oh, it's gonna be to place those out. Okay. How convenient. Yep, we talked about that earlier tonight too. Just the sim game that has it all. Just one game that has everything. Yeah. It would be cool. It would be cool. Be a crazy project, but it would be awesome. I don't think it's realistic either, unfortunately, but it's an awesome idea. I love the idea. Yep.
Trajank just resubscribed for 20 months. Puma Plo Bird, Puma Plo Bird, Puma Plo Pie, Puma Plo Bye.
Trey, welcome back for what that say? Oh God, Sarge stuff just went flying. Well, I see they haven't fixed that yet. Issue on multiplayer yet, huh? Trey, welcome back, man. Do appreciate the resub for 20 months total. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. How's it going? Welcome in, chat. Yep. So what happened to Sarge just now is that he hooked to it, but he actually hooked to the bottom one of the stack. That's what happened there. So it sends stuff a-flying. And obviously, you can't decide which of the stack you want to hook to. You just hook to it and it tells you where you're hooking, So, kind of unfortunate. Building new storage room. Scott, we are definitely building storage for bales. Yes. And Trey, I'm doing all right, man. How are you? Wait, you said you got home from work. Awesome. Glad you made it out of work. I'm doing okay, man. All right, because sometimes what happens when stuff goes flying is you can't hook to it. Now, this game does have a really nice feature where you can skip ahead in the job. So if that were to happen where this was going to go flying somewhere where I couldn't hook to it, we could just very simply skip that part of the job, which is super nice. Super nice. So, like it a lot. Like it a lot. It's a really awesome part. Scott, you definitely better keep at it, man. Good to see you. Enjoy your lurking and working. Come on. Come on. Now, if you want, chat, you can get real particular about hooking to stuff and whatnot, or when you set it. You don't have to, but you can. You definitely can. As long as it turns green, you can hit A and it'll take it. You want to get real fussy about it, you definitely can. Don't have to, but you can. Alright, Sarge has the last corner. Off of his crane. His crane's sitting on the other side of the whole build. He's reaching over the whole thing right now. Holy cow, it's half a roof. Wow. Well, look at that. About to be another half of a roof here somewhere eventually here. In a minute. That'd be cool if we had to truck these in. From the sawmill or something. That'd be interesting. I mean, I'd just fast travel them, let's be real, but, that's alright. Yeah, I'll probably do these first. Swing them over. Oh. Just caught. Oh. There we go. Close enough. Alright. What is the button, chat? I might have to use my help menu. Wait. Left? Oh, so that doesn't do anything.
Go to your second control.
B. Oh, it's B. Okay. Hold B and left and right on the left joystick. Rotates the cargo. Been trying to remember that all night. I should have just looked at this stupid help menu. Help menu is really good on this game. I shouldn't call it stupid. It's a really good help menu. Actually has like all the controls. Not talk about any other game when I say that either. Swear. You know. Right. Got some posts. Building like a little like a tiki bar out here or something. Something like that. Okay, now we need to go in and unpack. Train out of the way. Might be done with that for a minute. I don't know. Go. What is that about to do to this place? Oh. Sheath on the walls. Okay. All right. Well, where are we at? 62% done. I really didn't think this was going to take as long as it is. I really, really didn't. And we're to excavating another area. So here's what I say. I didn't realize what time it was till like 2 seconds ago. I said we call it a night and we'll reconvene on here probably Friday. Sound good, Sarge?
Sounds good to me.
All right. I will be back in the old team speak in a minute. Those of you watching over on YouTube, have a great rest of your day. And as always, toodles.